We carry fabrics, books, patterns, notions, and we enable the people to make their own quilts. We don't make quilts for people. We want them to learn to make their own, or the ones that already know how. We want to inspire them with our fabrics and our patterns and our ideas. And as you can see, we make samples so they can see what could be made out of the fabrics that we do have.
Meeting all the different people and seeing the creativity and knowing that we participated in that creativity. To be flexible, to expect the unexpected. And we were discussing, we thought one of the things that worked real well for us was that we did have a plan, but every time it changed, we just said, okay, what are we going to do? How are we going to adjust? And we didn't set timelines in stone. We had expectations, but everything changed. You know, there was times when, you know, all of our expectations had to be modified. And so that, I think, would be just be flexible. Finding a location was quite a challenge, and that was a big challenge for us.
Well, actually, we had a different place picked out, and both of us just decided there just was something wasn't right there. So we came back down here because we had looked at this building before, and we came back down here and, you know, kind of let our imaginations wander, and we decided this was the place, and we were really pleased with our choice. Really pleased. I mean, of course, we, you know, with us just starting, and we had to have startup inventory, and you have to continue to get some new things in, because that's what people want to see. They just don't want to see a stagnant inventory, especially in this type of business. So just balancing the fact that we still are going to pay for what we've gotten in, and then continue to stock more items.
I had met with them a couple of years before, just kind of, you know, tossing around the idea of starting a business, and I'm not really sure how we ended up.
I think she mentioned it to me, and I contacted the Chamber of Commerce, and then they got me in contact with Eric.
From just kind of like, hey, what do you think about this, to opening the doors was 3.5 months. Wow. So we thought about it. We kind of thought it was crazy. We kind of came back and thought about it, discussed it. We said, well, you know, sat down and kind of did a little estimate. I'm not sure how long it usually takes someone, but it went pretty fast. Well, it started from the beginning with doing the business plan, and that seemed really insurmountable. It was, I mean, we went in there and we both worked on it and did what we could, but it was just, you know, it started out easy, and then as you complete each section, it gets more challenging. And so we went into Eric's office and said, we need help with this, and so he sat down and went through it item by item with us. And so we were able to complete it that way. And you know, if we had a question about something or we were worried about something, we could go and ask him, and he'd be able to say, you know, you don't need to worry about that, or yes, you need to go and contact the state and take care of that. And so it was, you know, with helping us with planning the business and thinking of things that we hadn't.
Yes.
The biggest benefit was that we knew we were doing the right thing. We knew that we checked all the boxes, and we had that security of knowing that, you know, legally we were good. That, you know, it helped us to think of things that we wouldn't have thought of.
And reassure us, because we wanted to do things the correct way.